he decided, well, there's a little hut behind the factory where he works. He says, maybe we could hide in there. Then we went back and got my mother and sister and brother at night, and we walked back to that little place. And we got there, there was absolutely nothing there. Then he says, we can't survive that way. Then he decided, like we left my mother and sister and brother there, and then both of us, we thought maybe we could salvage a few things from our place where we lived. Then we walked back there, and he had a two-wheel cart, and he decided we'll pile whatever we can. We got there and picked up a bunch of clothes and pillows and blankets, whatever we could carry anyway, to take back to where we were going to be hidden. And on the road, coming back, some German truck came and they cut us off on the sidewalk. And my father says, we're finished. And he looked at me and he knew it was bad. But anyway, the German wanted some direction. And I talked to my father, and my father spoke German, as you know, and he told him that he come from a certain part of Germany, his accent, like the German accent he had. And they started to talk about different things. And the officer went back in his truck, then he went away, and we came, then we went further where we were hidden, and we stayed there.
And they knew that you were living in the hut in the back?
Nobody knew.
Nobody knew you were living there?
Nobody knew. We had to be very careful. My mother, we had no electricity. All we had is water and a little stove that was there too. And then we used to get some lumber to use for the stove, winter and summer, it didn't matter. And then we had cold water anyway, a type of cold water, and it was fine. We survived. And then my mother used to put some blanket in front of the window because we used to have candles. There was no electricity. And then we used the candles. And where we were hidden, there was one room and a tiny little kitchen too. And we stayed there for 15 months.
And how did you get food?
Well, there was a marketplace. My mother used to go every morning to the marketplace. We didn't have no coupon and very, very little money. And my mother waited till they closed the market, and whatever the leftovers they had, or the rotten fruit or whatever it was, she picked it up, took it back to her plate, cleaned it up. And that's what we had. We knew another couple that was hidden too, but they were a little bit better off, like, you know. And that's all, that's it. We didn't know if there's anybody survived or if anybody would come back if they flew. We didn't have a clue. We just survived ourselves, that's it.